No one is gonna have the same list as me. I highly doubt it, cause here's my top 10 live-action MCU villains. Number 10, Wenwu. I think he was cool, understandable why his actions were a bit messy, and liked his ending for his character. Number 9, Scarlet Witch, and oh, she's a baddie, she's got a nice outfit, and you do not want to get in her way of her from seeing her kids, cause oh my gosh, she is a force you do not want to mess with. Number 8, the Winter Soldier, Mr. Aura, Mr. Badass, looked badass, his actions were badass. He didn't even need to say much to be cool, and the movie he was in, Captain America the Winter Soldier, was badass. Ultron, a character that people, got mixed reactions from and how he was done, and I can agree with some of the things people are saying and understand why, but I still think he was a good villain and he was cool. His voice is great, and his actions, his battle scenes, and him transforming into the upgraded bigger version was cool. Number 6, Hela, the goddess of death. I'm a big fan of Cate Blanchett. I think she did a great job. I'm a fan of Thor Ragnarok. I think her actions, fight scenes were cool, and even though despite the crazy things she did, there was a reason. Number 5, my guy Baron Zemo. Will always be a fan of this guy. He didn't need to say much or do much physically to get the Avengers and all of them to turn against each other, and Civil War is like a top 3 MCU movie for me, so yeah, always being a fan of him. Loki, the god of mischief. Oh, was he badass. He looked cool while he was doing it, and he had a cool personality where he's a villain that people would actually like, and I think he did a great job before he turned into a great hero, so yeah, deserving a top 5. Number 3, Eric Killmonger. Oh my gosh, badass, well-written villain. His actions were understandable and cool overall. Number 2, the Green Goblin, the first ever villain that I liked, and I think he's done well overall. I like his human personality, and then when he's in the Green Goblin suit and the iconic action scenes and moments that he gave between Spider-Man, oh yeah, top tier. Is it surprising that my number 1 is Thanos? Mr. Everything I Say is a quote, and oh my gosh, despite him having a lot more screen time than some of the villains on this list, man, he fulfilled every moment he was on screen. He actually won in Infinity War, all the action scenes, his motives, well written. Yeah, he's definitely the best MCU villain ever, and it would be very hard for Marvel, the MCU, to top him. So that was my 10, my opinion, and I'm curious to know what your top 10 is.